Good evening, peeps. I'm Auriel Grace, and sitting next to me is Kendra, our astrology person. But we have announcements to make first before we like do our thing tonight while everybody gathers and whatnot. Um, I have a couple of things to show you. I gotta figure this again. Here we go. This is Charles. He is the fluffiest, sweetest cat on the planet. And Charles is missing. He is, let me hide this for a second. If you see Charles, he's in Warrenville, Illinois, okay? Right off of Continental. And please contact Katie or the animal control people in order to, if you see Charles is really shy. He's very playful and fun and sweet, but he's very shy. If he doesn't know you, he might wait. If you do see him, please get a hold of the animal control people or get a hold of Katie so that she can come get him. He is big and he's very fluffy. So if you're allergic to him, don't, fluffy cats, stay away from him. But he is a good kitty. So please, if you see him, get a hold of Katie, okay? Because they're very sad. This is my little G girl's kitty cat. So, if you've got to screenshot this, I'm leaving it up so you can screenshot it, just in case you are in Chicago, Illinois, or if you're close to Warrenville. Please let them know if you have Charles. All right? He got lost like a couple of weeks ago, I think. Yeah, and they haven't been able to find him. So check it out. That's Charles. All right. So next, we're gonna show you something else. Let me say that again. Yahoo! All right. So one of the things this week is my Libra Prophet books are on sale. The Kindle version on Amazon. Run, skip, and jump over there and grab them. Okay. See Prophet Psychic Girl books. I think all 5 of them are on sale right now. So go check that out. The first 2 might be free, and the rest of them I think are 99 cents. All right. So I have a surprise for all of you. I was so excited and delighted to see these in person. And for those of you who have heard them, there you go.
Ta-da! Happy birthday, October, people.
Happy birthday, Scorpios and Libras. These are the birthstones for October. I'm going to do a psychic tip on them this week, so we'll report on Thursday. But they're opals and tourmalines. And these are the cards that Kendra created. These are 2 of them. Yeah, I have a deck here, right here. See?
And
it even says Auriel on them. But these are the cards. This is what they look like on the back. So if you want to order the cards, go look up Kay Lockhart on Facebook. She will send you a link. Okay? All right. So remember, tourmalines and opals if you've got honey buns for October. All righty? Anything you want to say about your cards?
This was a beautiful project. It is 35 of my favorite jewels, and the format of each card is the origin, where in the world they were found, the facts about them, where do they show up in our lives, and then the beauty and folklore and myth about them as well. So these are for all ages, and all you got to do is just like your gems.
Yeah. I'm a crazy crystal person. Next week on a spiritual show, we're going to be talking about protection stones. And we're going to put a pinch of salt in there. So Join me for next week. All right, so let me get us back to here. I gotta let this go. Hold on. I'll get the hang of this. All right. Hey, Mary. Hi, Iris. Hi, Joanne. Hey, so tonight we're doing the astrology show, and just got some stuff to say. I might have some stuff to say. So let's start out because it's October. We're almost like this is the fourth quarter.
Yep,
This is the fourth quarter, baby.
that's right. Hallelujah. Grab your pens and papers. You know the drill. So the first transit that we're looking at this month is October 6th, and that's tomorrow, is Mercury, the planet of your listening, your languaging, your learning, all about the mental space, is going into Scorpio. It's going to be a time of strategic communication. I want you to consider you are uncovering and understanding hidden concepts, whether they are in your own subconscious for yourself, in your inner world, or things that seem a little mysterious are now going to get revealed, and it's your job to comprehend that for yourself. This is an excellent time this month to work on your meditation and intuition abilities. And that is exactly why I dropped my Decoding Intuition workbook on September 30th, was to set people up for a successful October. So if you want information on that, go ahead and get a hold of me. I've got you. October 7th, we have the full moon in Aries. This is a wake-up call. Aries is a warrior sign. This is for you to, how can I say this diplomatically? You got to move. You got to let go of the waiting and stalling and not deciding. Aries full moon is going to squeeze it out of you if you don't gently release it. So you've already, the old phrase is not deciding is still a decision, is make a different one. Make one on top of that. You're not done. So let go of your waiting, let go of your stalling, let go of your not deciding starting Tuesday. Let that benefit you. October 13th, we have Venus going into Libra. Venus loves being in Libra. It's one of the signs that it rules. Taurus is the other. So you've got it in an air sign this time. On October 13th, we're moving into a space of balance and harmony and right partnerships and cooperation. And then pow, right on top of that, and Venus is your planet of beauty, value, wealth, and worth. So think about what you could have in both physical forms and non-physicals if you decide, for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to work on those areas through the lens of right partnerships and balance. Now, on October 14th, we've got Pluto going direct. Why am I bringing up an outer planet at this time? Is because there's a lot of outer planet stuff going on, and it's not subtle. So we're going to discuss it. If it was subtle, I'd say there are more important priorities for you to focus on. But we've got personal metamorphosis around courage, which leads me to a talking point. So we're halfway through our transits right now. October is a pretty simple, straightforward month, but there is some aggression in it. Why? Because we're going into Scorpio season, and some Scorpio placements are showing up. You got to work with this recipe. And we have a danger day too. We have a day. So what I mean around is one of the lessons that's showing up in my friendship zone is I had to unplug from 2 friendships. I spent the weekend honoring the loss, letting the emotions around loss come up. I can't get excited about it yet because I don't have evidence like, woohoo, I'm so happy for myself. But what this means is I'm looking at these 2 people who they both have in common, they avoid conflict. And that creates chaos, because I also watched a YouTube video that says there's a certain brain pattern of fear when you're making conflict into danger instead of just discomfort. Not everything's supposed to be comfortable.
No.
That's not, no, life is not, hey, it's all cupcakes and sprinkles. But to have 2 people in fear attack out of fear when it's just conflict. It's just, okay, we're not lining up right now, either at work with one person or in a conversation with the other one. So since Auriel's work, she's got the genius of healing and counseling. Please speak to this. Please share some takeaway for our listening audience around when you're making up fear and danger that's not there. It's just uncomfortable.
Okay, so fear is the absence of love. So when we go into agitation and fear, we're actually saying no to love. When we bring in, this is just the first part of what I'm going to say. When we act from a place of love, there's no fear or agitation. So if you are losing friends, any of you, okay, and this has happened to me as well. And so because this has happened to me, one of my rules, one of my things, my big things is with friendship, it has to be an equal exchange of energy. If it is not an equal exchange of energy, I don't have time. I don't have time and I don't have energy. I have to do, places to go, people to see, and I cannot afford to lose energy over something that doesn't appreciate me, doesn't love me, doesn't care about how I feel, or doesn't even want to get to know me. Because I've had a lot of people assume a lot of things about me, and they think that they're my friend. And then, when they start with their assumptions, I just say, "Hey, you don't really know me after all."
Yeah.
Because I say what I actually am this way. I'm this this person that you see all the time. So, hey, Rebecca. So when we, during this month, I feel like what Kendra is saying is like during this month, I feel like you all need to evaluate, like, who are your friends, who are your acquaintances, and who are those people that just gonna want to fly on your wings so that they can get what you have. Look, put a new lens on and look at the people that you know that you're acquainted with, and those people that assume, because you know when you're assuming things, you know what that happens, right?
Yep.
So we don't want to assume. So make sure that when you're, doing your thing, you're out and about and whatnot, that you come from a place of love. And for those people that are coming from a place of fear, wrap them in pink blankets and send them on their way. Don't sit there and try to convince them of something that they cannot be convinced about.
Nope. No.
So remember, it has to be an equal exchange of energy. Equal exchange of energy. That way your cup doesn't empty, it stays tipped off. All right?
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. And the last note I'll add on that is don't listen to the pretty talk.
Don't listen to the pretty talk.
My friend is all like, honey, darling, my love. Oh, you're so smart. Oh. And, it's a lot of pedestaling. And then when I didn't behave the way they wanted, all of a sudden I got knocked down. So if I looked for evidence, where is the, outside of the pretty talk, where are you showing me that you're giving to me? The phone constantly rings whenever she's in danger or she's got a problem or she needs a decision made instead of doing her own side of the street. So it wasn't that much of a surprise. It's just, it's another loss.
Yeah.
So think about it, or where it shows up in your life, not the yada, yada, yada.
Right. Rock on, Iris.
Okay.
Right.
Ready? Let's get back to it. So,
try this. I forgot about this. There. All right. Hopefully it turns up now. All right. So
here we go. So back to the transits, October 20th. If you don't take anything away from this, please circle this big on your calendar. October 20th is the uh-oh day. So we have Mercury and Mars are going to be conjunct, and you better walk your talk, and you better watch out for people who are lipping off. This is the time where people are not going to, you can't unsay it. So zip it. Walk away.
Or stay home all day.
Away from people who are, bringing fighting words. Just take care of your peace and space. Okay? And right after that, on October 21st, you have your new moon in Libra. Easy assignment. Excellent, simple homework. Plant seeds of self-nurturing for new growth. Where are you not growing in your life? Which area of your life is just sitting there like water that needs to get changed? Is it around financial discipline? Is it around health and lifestyle? Is it around, like your own meditation or intuition, or how you keep this healthy and well and balanced practices? Is it around your social circles? Are you over socializing? Are you hiding from everybody? Find out where you're not growing. It's an easy new moon. On October 22nd, you have Neptune going back into Pisces. Again, this is an outer planet. Why do we care? Because it's your final goodbye. Goodbye, Pisces, Neptune. None of us will see you back in there in our lifetimes. So this is your audit right now, is truth versus deceit, with yourself, with others in your life, and in the world. Then you've got October 23rd is the sun goes into Scorpio for 4 weeks. And it is the theme of willpower. And when willpower gets corrupted, it turns into control. So make sure you are paying attention to who's your friend, who's your foe, and your depth work. When you do your depth work, it's not supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to be useful and betters everything. Yes.
Right.
Yes, I do not love doing laundry, but hey, the result is work. I want my clothes clean. I don't understand. I don't understand the world where I have a dishwasher that can wash and dry. I have a vacuum that can wet and dry, but I don't have a washing machine that can wash and dry. I have to set timers and notes and go downstairs and change things over and remember. So that is why I don't like that task. All right. And then October 29th is how we finish everything up. We have Mercury going into Sagittarius. It is time for you, with your big brains, to go into big picture thinking. Watch out for exaggerating, but it's a very dynamic and opportunistic time where you have natural joviality in your communication, in your listening, and in your learning. Go find something interesting. Learn something new. Maybe I'll take piano lessons again at the end of this month. But like I said, October is very straightforward. There's not a lot of challenges going on. You just have to play your cards intelligently. Do the wise things. And that's all I got.
Well, and so because this month too is we're going to start the opening of veils. The veils you'll start to feel the veils become thinner and thinner in about a week or so. And so they will be thinned, like at their thinnest, around the last week of October. For those of you who are practicing, like connecting to your spirits and angels, connecting to your ancestors, connecting to nature spirits, practice now. Gain your confidence now, because this is one of the times that you can do this. You can flex, you can practice, you can I've been sneezing a lot, guys, so sorry if I sneeze. You can practice your intuition. This is the best time to do it.
Yeah.
Do automatic writing meditation that I have on my website. Do the ancestral clearing. Start the ancestral clearing meditation. Make sure that you sit in nature you know, because nature is very calming. Um, it is, it can quiet you, it can center and ground you, it can help you feel so much better. So these are things that you can do to assist yourself this month. You know, and getting into November, the veils start to thicken up like after the first week of November. And so they'll start to thicken up again, but you've practiced. And just because those veils are thicker again doesn't mean that you still won't be able to connect. You'll still be able to connect because you've practiced now, right? So I'm always encouraging people this time of year, um, who are not confident in their skills to work on their confidence, right? To love yourself enough to work on whatever it is, your clairaudience, your clairvoyance, your claircognizance, whatever it is that you need to work on. For those of you who want to have a haunted experience, now is the time to go on that tour. Because this is the time when they're going to be really active. They're going to be like, yeah, you know. So make sure to do those things. Enjoy yourselves. And you know, really get ready for the winter time and stuff. For those of you who are worried about the state of the world, first, make sure that your home place is clean and clear, centered, balanced. It's your sanctuary. And then look outside and see what you can do for the rest of the world. If you want to do good works, donate money or food to the food bank.
Mm-hmm.
Give children's funds and help in that way. Okay, be nice, be kind. That's the way we can shift energy that's going on right now, is through kindness. They're doing those fine acts of kindness, right? Because we're going into the holiday season and things are already stressed as it is. We want to bring in that holiday season in a good way, in a positive way. And if all of us can do that, then we're
Yep.
going to rock it.
You need to have a say. You can design it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So please do that. And next week we'll be talking more about like protection stuff that you can use when you go and do your haunted spaces. And anything else, this is a time to celebrate. It really is. It's a really good time to do any energy work that you want to get done, and practice, practice, practice. All right. But remember, on 10/20, zip it, throw away the key.
Yep.
If
And if
you
anybody
don't
else,
have nice, don't say it.
and if you see somebody else starting to do this, just put them on timeout. Just walk away. Just leave the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It
And
takes
you can
two.
practice doing that too. You know, because like I do it, I always smile and say, "Yeah, I gotta go."
Yep.
It's easy. Yep. Don't worry about what other people think. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's how you think.
I leave them with what they're doing with themselves, not me.
Right. You got to practice your wave, everybody. Let's practice.
Okay.
Like that. You have to do it like that. And
I'm
they
less,
go.
I'm less fancy. I'm more like, bye.
I actually do a nice little wave. I gotta go. Distract him with my hand.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a short astrology show this week.
Because it's clear.
Because it is a pretty good month. I felt like it was going to be a pretty good month. I wanted to show you again, Charles. So if you see Charles, if you know anybody who has seen Charles, he was last seen on Continental and Cynthia in Warrenville, Illinois. If you see him, please call animal control or call Katie.
Thanks.
Okay? We want to find him. We want to find Charles. And he might run away from you, so don't get too close to him because he's kind of skittish, but he's very fluffy. He is. All right. So we're going to leave you with this. If you've seen Charles, please let Katie know. All right. Call animal control and they'll take him. They'll take him to where he lives. All right. All right. So everyone's, please stay safe. Stay safe and keep your heart open and align with the energy of love. And I'll see you next week. Bye.
See ya.